Hey, this is just an update video. I wanted to update everyone on what I've been doing. I haven't been doing too many videos or live stream lately, and there's a reason for that. I've been working on a book since March, and it's actually was finished about 2 months ago. And I've kind of procrastinated the last 2 months, and I've decided to, really get aggressive with this because the perfect time to bring this book out is in October. And what was missing was to edit it. So that's what I've been working on. I've read the book like 2 or 3 times already, and I've been working on the edits that's needed. So the whole goal is to get it ready by October. My inspiration, I know this is a gaming channel / movie channel, but I want to let you know that this book, I have a lot of inspiration, a lot of influences, and I've always been into video games and movies and horror, and when I was a kid I wanted to be either a game designer or a director of making movies, and I also wanted to write scripts. So making this book really feels like I accomplished something, and I'm hoping to make something out of it. This book, I'm heavily inspired. If you're familiar with the channel, I love Castlevania, and there is a lot of influence of Castlevania. I love Lord of the Rings. I'm a huge fan of Tim Burton. So, there's a lot of things that I love that I kind of just want to kind of gush out into this book. And, all these inspirations and my ideas have been written into the book. So I feel like I accomplished something, but it's not accomplished until it's actually published. And the whole objective is to get it published in October. So that's what I've been working really hard on. As you can see, I have the book cover in the background. The name is called Beheaded Lover, and that's the original cover that I came up with. I hired another artist to do the book cover as well, another book cover, and let me just put that up right now. And this book cover is really good, but I wanted to get a different style as well, so I hired a different artist to do another book cover just to compare. So I'm gonna put that up right now. So this was the second cover, and I really love both covers, but this one's scary, it really kind of grabbed my attention. But and this is the book cover I was gonna go with, but after I've been editing this book and I read it like 3 or 4 times, the book cover is kind of misleading, because when I look at this book cover, I'm getting a horror vibe. And reading the book, it is a mystery, tragic love story. And this cover, as great as it is, I don't think it really fits the story in itself. There is violence in the story. There is action, but I wouldn't say it's a horror book. So this cover is still in play, but I did hire an artist to do a new cover, and I'll show that in more videos that are coming up in the future. But yeah, that's the only reason why I don't think I'm gonna go with this cover, as much as I love it. Just because reading the book, it's not a horror book. It's a mystery / tragic love story, and I want something that's gonna really represent. I want the cover to really represent the book. I want to talk about the process of making a book. Now, when I say I'm writing a book, I want to kind of make myself clear. I'm not really writing the book. I am co-writer, basically. I hired someone to write the book itself. I came up with a lot of ideas, the whole story, the essence of the book, and I hired someone to really take my ideas and write it, and he did a fabulous job. He took my ideas, he put his own ideas, some of his ideas were better than my ideas, and we played around with it, and I feel like we came up with something really special. So when I say I'm writing a book, I want to make it clear that I hired a writer, a ghostwriter, and we've been working together. They are my ideas. We both, there was a lot of communication. So this story is my story, and he helped me write it, and he did a fabulous job. Like I said, he came up with some ideas, and I was reading whoa, when we spoke about it, he came up with some really unique ideas, and he would take my idea and he'd put his version or his idea, and we would mix it together. And it really worked. It really worked. And the writer himself, he's into fantasy and horror and dark stories. So it's really good. We really mix well. So I also, like I said, with the book cover, I hired an artist, and there's another cover I'll be putting out, and I would love to show it to you guys and get your opinion on it. And I would love your opinion on these two covers, the horror, the red one, the blood red one, and the tree. Give me your opinions. I would love to get your feedback. This whole process, I'm trying to make a business model out of this. I want to continue making books, and I've been doing this for 6 or 7 months, and it's a whole learning process. And I think by the next time when I make the next book, it'll be much faster, because now I would know what I'm doing. And I'm still learning, because there's still the process of publishing, and there's the process of me marketing it. Because you could have the best whatever you're doing, and if you don't market it, it's just not visible. So that's just the next step that I have to try to figure out. But I know for the second book, it should go much faster, just from like the growing pains of learning from the first one, that the second one will be a lot smoother. Finally, this is the first book, and I'm gonna make it into a book series, and I'll get more deeper involved in the next video or the future video. But I want to create a world where my own universe, with monsters and things of fantasy, horror elements, and I want that, that Tim Burton look, that dark moon, and the blueness, and I just kind of want to create my own world, and I'm kind of making my own rules, and it's really fun when you're creating your own universe. And that's the process right now. I'm creating my own universe, and this is the first step of creating that universe. And I'll get more detailed as we go along. Like I said, writing a book, it's not something that happens really fast. But like I said, it's a whole process. I do have some of the ideas in my head, and I don't know. We'll continue this video. I'll continue updating you guys, and let me know what you think. Tell me your thoughts. I know this is mainly a gaming channel, but what do you think of me doing a video of this book? And I'm very passionate about it, and I'm just hoping that when it comes out, it's well received. Make sure you share this video. Like it, helps the algorithm. Also subscribe if you're not subscribed. It'll keep you updated. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. Take care.